Yeah. We're live.
We're alive. Fun.
Good night.
Okay, nice. Let's go. Oh, my co-host is here, guys. One second, co-host is here. Welcome, co-host. I had to stop. Okay.
Roll. Welcome.
Rose in the house. Let's go.
Anybody here? Can't see you guys first time.
Kasana is in the house. How are you, girl? How are you? I'm so happy that you're here. Come on, Dizzy. Welcome. Oh, that's your other Sexy Tuesday shirt?
Yeah, I got a lot.
Oh, you should be showing the audience your Sexy Tuesday shirt. Okay, dragon fruit.
Okay, so you want me to cut this?
We're gonna eat it. We're gonna eat it. We're gonna taste it.
Make curd try first.
Wait, so
Let's see what curd
I'm
food
gonna guinea pig.
wait. I am doing fabulous, girl. A little bit tired from work, but excited for the live. Kasana, have you ever had dragon fruit? It's not straight.
That's alright.
That's okay. Okay. Let's show Kasana how it looks. Kasana, dragon fruit. Or this is our first time trying it. Inside is like a hot pink with some little seeds, but the outside feel like leather.
Let me ask a question, right?
Sure.
So since we're trying this dragon fruit,
Mm-hmm.
so you're gonna try the dragon fruit, and you're gonna share the experience with the audience.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So I'm guessing there's a lot of foods that's out there that's in your main country,
Mm-hmm.
which is
Jamaica.
okay, that they haven't known about.
Yeah, so we should introduce the audience to that. Kasana says she's tried it, but it's an acquired taste.
So what's the blend? It's a blend of between what?
I've heard it's a blend between like kiwi and maybe like pear.
Okay.
That's what it's supposed to
Which
taste
beer?
like.
Which beer got that?
Maybe an American pear.
American beer.
All right, so take your slice. This is messy, so be careful.
This look like
No, it's okay.
supposed to die clothes.
It looks like it's capable of dying clothes, right?
Yes, yes.
Look at this one. You want to try, please? Look at
Hey, is the seed gonna grow in my belly?
no, a tree's gonna grow in your belly, not a seed.
Yeah, it's gonna
You peel the
palm
skin
trees.
off of
You
them.
peel the skin off and eat it. Okay, let's see. This thing is like dye though. You're right. What is going on here?
I think that we should get the paper towel first. See?
No, I think you'll be fine. You got this. It is like a little bit like a kiwi,
It's
right?
like kiwi.
It is like kiwi.
So what color makes like purple and blue?
What color makes purple and blue?
Or come on. I should have feel like
No, put it on your
Yeah, it's kind of bland and it is mild taste. I agree with you, Kasana. Coolie guys online.
Cool gal is in the house. There's 6 people and all we're doing is eating. Okay? We need to jump in the topic. Well,
no, we can't.
guy,
We can't
cool
wait till
gal.
later.
Cool gal, have you ever had kiwi?
No, she never had kiwi. She never
Not kiwi, dragon fruit. She never had dragon fruit?
Nothing.
And I
Probably.
heard the inside can be white or pink depending on
Original.
where the origin.
South America is pink.
Mm-hmm.
It's like reddish, and white is Asia.
So
Oh.
where you guys get this from?
Chinatown. Was it Chinatown? Yeah, Chinatown.
Who picked it up?
I did. Not like it? I just tried one.
I thought Kern was the crazy one.
Wait. Wait, what are you trying to say? Or you said it.
Was that smelly fruit that you guys be having to make?
Stinking toe.
What do they call that over here?
No, durian is different. Durian is different than stinking toe.
You have to make sure you have water or something.
Yeah, that thing will smell.
Smell terrible.
Oh
You
God.
used to love tea can do it.
You used to like it. It's very powdery though.
Yeah. But you have to just make sure you have water. You chew up. You're done off. You laugh for it.
Oh yeah, it's powdery.
remember?
That will stop at your throat.
Yeah, man.
That-
You
that-
gotta make sure. Done off, man.
Yeah. All right, guys. So Cassandra said this is good in smoothie because it won't overpower the other fruits.
Mm.
So I think so. But it does taste to me like kiwi. That seedy part of the kiwi.
Mm.
Yeah.
You can show
It's
the
has a
audience
mild taste.
how you dye your book.
Yeah, and this thing stains.
It
Is
stains
that
the fruit.
natural?
I guess
Look
it's
at this. Like,
The
let me see your
juice of the
hand.
fruit.
Yeah, that thing died.
Look.
You know what the dye reminds me of?
Hmm?
Beetroot. You see how beet dyes things
Yeah.
and stain things? That's what it reminds me of. All right, guys.
Just remind me of tie and dye. That's it.
Tie and dye. All right, happy Wednesday, guys. We started with trying the dragon fruit, and as Cassandra says, it is an acquired taste.
Yes, Kevin. Ron.
Kevin is in the house. Rohan is early. I applaud you.
Mhm.
Thank
Not really early,
you.
but it's early enough.
Thank you for being early. All right, in the house we have Kevin, Cassandra, Cooligan, and there's others in the chat, or they're just not communicating yet. So welcome and happy Wednesday, guys. Our topic will be surviving long distance relationship,
Mhm.
right? So, have you ever been in a long distance relationship? Well, before we start, how was your day?
My day. I work like crazy. So I don't know if it's a good day or a bad day. I feel it when I have a good day, I accomplish a lot. Which I did.
You did? So that's a good day.
Mhm.
How was your
My
day?
day was good. A little fast, but it's alright.
Kern wanted to stay at work. When he says a little fast,
Yeah,
My days be going fast these
his
days.
days goes fast. Mine, no complaint. I'm learning to count my blessings, so it's been good.
Mm.
All right. So surviving long distance relationship. Have you ever been in a long distance relationship? Nah. You?
I have been kind of one. Back in high school, like going to college. It's a little bit long distance, you know. Kind of, it's hard, and it didn't work out in the end.
It didn't work out for you long term. Okay. So okay, what if we had to define long distance relationship? What would be your definition?
long distance. What's my definition of long distance relationship?
Mm-hmm.
If I have a definition of long
If you have a definition.
Oh my God, you're saying you put me in a spot here.
Oh, you
I
want me to
can't
go
make-
first?
No, I mean I can't mention this on the ear. So.
Oh, because your wife is on it?
No, not at all.
Oh, okay.
I mean, no, I'm a loving, huggable person. You know?
Mm-hmm.
So when
You're
you're the-
physical. You like to get physical.
well, listen.
He's a feely, touchy, feely guy.
Yes.
Euclid's in the house. Welcome, Euclid. Thank you for being here.
I like being provokeful and stuff like that.
Oh, okay. So that's you. You're playful.
Yes, that sometimes like for instance when she's there and she's serious, I just touch her face and I tell her, give it to me. And she'll be like, give you what? Well, I'm just giving you an example. And if she don't smile, I'm not gonna stop. And she just smile and then that's it. I get what I want.
Oh, so that's what you wanted, a smile.
Yeah. That's
She
it.
might think
But
it's
she know
something
what it is.
else.
She know what it
She
is.
knows what it is.
Yes.
Okay.
But stuff like that. Little but see, if you're in a long distance relationship and you can't get that, man, forget it. That's why I current in it.
So,
Yes.
Kevin says, fishing line is about 300 meters.
Oh my God. Kevin.
So if it is longer than that, I don't want it. You don't want any. Okay? Alright, so basically long distance relationship is relationship that is separated by distance due to various circumstances or situations.
It's like someone in Brooklyn dating someone in the Bronx. That's a long distance.
That could be it could be.
That's a long distance.
It might not
If
be
you take
long
the
enough for
train,
you.
it's 2 hours to the Bronx, bro.
I don't know about you, Kurt, but I'm definitely taking a train down there.
No way, no way.
Euclid
You're not
says
doing it?
No,
Oh
I dated
come
a
on,
girl
Kurt.
in the Bronx. It took me literally 2 hours by train to get to there. If I was driving, and it's hard to find parking at night.
but you dated me
Forget
when
about
I
that.
was in
You lazy, Kurt.
That's not long. That's not long distance for you.
distance.
So the definition of long distance can vary depending on the person.
Yes.
Okay. So Euclid says, I cannot do long distance relationship. Nope, not me. Right? All right. So since we know what long distance is, so it's relationship separated by distance for whatever reason. What might cause long distance relationship?
So you'd have to define distance to me because
Some people distance might be just if you're a plane distance away, that is long distance. Some people say if you're in a different
what about a
state,
state?
Different state.
that some people might consider that long distance relationship.
If you don't see that person every day, and you only see it every now and then, that's considered long
Kurt,
distance.
but you greedy. I mean,
No, that's someone's definition.
you're out of this. You haven't done long research. Greediness, Kurt.
You don't
I
see
mean,
the
you
person
can-
every day.
Why you want to? You
I
don't
want to.
every day.
I want to see you every day.
If you don't- if you
But
don't-
you're trying to
relationship.
build something.
If you're
Don't
in a
you want to
relationship,
know if you can trust the person and stuff like
I
that?
want to see you every day. I need to see you every day. Okay, so some people might cause separation countries. If they are separated by countries, long distance. Some people stay, and some people borrows are considered long distance relationship.
All right. So for me, borrows is not long distance relationship. No, it's
So
not.
states, if you're separated by states,
I don't. It depends on the state because I can drive to Jersey and come back.
but you're not driving every day.
That's a good question.
That's gas and that's toll.
It's true.
You see that
But
girl,
if you
see
make-
it every other week. Babe,
But
I'll see you
if
next
I
week.
make that dollar, I'm going.
so wait, Kevin, Euclid is asking Kevin. We were long distance at the beginning. Oh, so Kevin and Euclid were long distance at the beginning. Did you guys live in different, what they call in Trinidad, parishes? Is that,
I don't
how
know.
do you guys separate is it called parishes?
For
I know in
what?
Jamaica it's called parishes, where you live in different.
Township.
Stop it,
Township.
Jose. In Jamaica, it's called parishes.
No,
I
in
know.
Trinidad, I don't know what it's called.
Yeah,
What
but
is it called?
in Trinidad, no, you have to ask Brenda.
No, yeah, actually.
Euclid, what is it called? Like, here we're separated by states. In Trinidad, is it called parishes? Like you're
No, no, no,
separated
no.
by parishes?
No, I don't think.
Yeah, separated by states.
No, that's not Trinidad though. They don't call it states.
No.
Yeah,
I thought
it is.
I was making a mistake. I thought you
Don't,
was talking about boroughs.
Not boroughs, yeah.
So by states, and then Jamaica is parishes. I'm not sure what Trinidad called their different counties.
Towns.
Towns.
Okay, wait. So Kevin, you guys were only 40 minutes away. Is that long distance relationship?
In New York.
So
maybe
what?
not.
Hold on. Scratch that.
We haven't gotten into
Kevin.
it yet.
Hold on, Kevin. Didn't this man say if you
Boroughs. They're called boroughs when they're separated by we would call it states. They're called boroughs.
So Kevin, how much feet was the fishing line?
300 meters, not feet.
So 40 minutes is more than 300 meters. So we can do some math equation here and figure out what that long distance relationship form.
You're crazy. All right, let's look at causes. What causes people to be in long distance relationship? I'll start.
So I think one of the most significant one is probably jobs.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
some
That
people,
is true.
Some people get jobs that they can't turn down, or they think they can't turn down, and they go for that opportunity. And even though they love the person, they're like, because I make if me myself, if I really get a good job, I don't know, it's me. if I gotta stay that
Right. So yes, job is a very
Yeah,
common one.
very.
And an example is like if a guy is with a girl and he gets involved in the army, he might have to leave.
Military.
The military, anything like that, they
School.
might leave. School is another one, education, right?
Mhm.
So if somebody's getting into a better college or getting into college, they might leave their loved one in order to create a better opportunity for themselves long term,
Mhm.
right? Another reason for long distance relationship. Oh, so Kasana says separation by boroughs is not considered long distance relationship. She said it is when you're separated by states and countries.
Yeah, but what's the difference between state and boroughs?
Yeah, no difference.
No,
Because-
boroughs are closer.
No.
For, yes, there is.
Bronx is like a
No.
different
So,
country.
so I'll give you an example. If I take the belt
Mhm.
and go to Jersey, I reach faster than me going in Brooklyn to Manhattan.
Depends what time.
No.
Thank you. Thank you, Kurt. Say it again. Say it again.
Depends what time.
Okay, we're
Thank
not
you,
talking
Kurt.
if you're in rush hour. We're just calculating the
No,
miles.
but
Let's calculate the
varies.
miles.
It comes into play.
We're
I'm
not
just saying.
we're not saying during rush hour. Come on, everything gets complicated during rush hour. Okay.
But
So-
it's still close to me. Jersey is still close to me. When I drive from here on the belt, go to my sister's house, it's very close to me. Very close.
So you don't consider that long distance?
No, I don't
relationship?
think.
Personally,
no,
I do.
And if me want to go to Pennsylvania, I just drive to Pennsylvania and go to the thing. A lot of people does that. A lot of guys.
And that's
do.
not considered long distance relationship.
Not to
or-
some.
That's what-
So for me that's a far distant relationship.
No, if it's 3 states, now me have to travel to. Me no know if you go to that.
Okay, and keep in mind for the topic we're looking at long distance relationship and not long distance dating. And there's a difference. Right? Long distance relationship and long distance dating is two different things.
Mm.
All right. So other reason why people might be into a long distance relationship might be due to online dating, right? So now you're in different countries.
Mhm.
You meet somebody online, you and them started dating, you build a relationship, and now that person might be in, let's say, Jamaica, you're in America, they can't fly back and forth as easily as they would if they were in the same country or the same state or whatever, right? Another reason for long distance relationship might be due to religious belief. I can't move to where you are until we are married because of my religious belief. That might be a contributing factor for long distance relationship. So again, education, job, online dating, and religious belief. Now it's time to look at the hot things, the pros and cons. So we are in long distance relationship. I know a lot of people says, oh, it is not for me. But for those who are in it, how do they make it work? Right? So let's look at first the pros of long distance relationship. What you can think of, what are some of the benefits
From long distance
of
relationship.
long distance relationship? Because it's not all bad. And it works for some.
Okay, so this doesn't work for you. So scratch that. This not for you, Kurt. But for long distance relationship, it's some get some time to themselves.
Okay.
So that's one of the pros.
Were you
No, not for
were, were you trying to say we can't take time apart?
No, you admit this many times. You admit it so many times, it's not even funny. We have been doing this show how many times now?
We've
and you have
done
said
several
it.
of these
Yes.
shows, yes,
And
we
you have
have.
said these things on record so many times.
Yes, they have me
I
documented.
don't know if Kern can step a foot outside without you knowing. So
What? That is not true. That is not true. We're not tied, but yeah. So Euclid says, pros is that you have peace. You have peace of mind,
yes, example,
right?
time to yourself.
Kevin says more time to fish. As you said, time to
Oh
yourself.
my God, Kevin!
Get out of here.
Oh my God!
Right?
You
Space
know,
to work on yourself without interference. Okay?
Less money to spend daily. That's true.
Who said there's money? Kevin said there's money to spend daily.
yes, that's absolutely, yeah, that's true. That's true.
Okay. But, okay. One of the pros. David's in the house. Welcome, David. Welcome. Guys, you haven't thumbs up our video, please do so. What are you waiting for? We truly appreciate it. Woo! David! Woo! David! Woo! 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 David says, the benefit, I don't have to live with them, so that's a perk for him. And they're not going to meet my other girlfriends. Wait. Woo!
Make sure she don't have a key, David.
Right, David! David! David, she might surprise you. She might come and surprise you.
She only visits Mondays. You got one for Tuesday, you got one for Wednesday.
All right. Some benefits. Let me add. Strong bonding time, right? You can build strong bonding because the person become your best friend. So you guys will be texting a lot more. You guys will be spending longer time on phone conversations. You guys will have Skype dates. So you are FaceTime, right? You have all these new technology and new apps that will enable you guys to strengthen your relationship. Mm-hmm. And sometimes people who are in long distance relationship communicate more than those who live with their partner. Guys, tell me if you agree with that.
I agree with
Yeah.
that. It's not cheating if it's in different zip codes.
Wait, Cassandra says the person is not in your face all the time to get on your nerve, and she sees that as a pro. You don't get annoyed with them. You understand? You have your own space. Wait, David said it's not cheating if you're in different zip codes.
Seriously, David?
And Kevin agrees. Kevin says, you clean?
What?
You clean, where are you?
What?
Kevin needs you.
Who said that?
Which says which one? David says about a different zip code. It's not cheating if you have different zip code, and Kevin agrees, right? And
So,
Kevin says, boy, your bill's gonna be high. But Kevin, with WhatsApp, your bill not gonna be high. Once you on
disagree with
Wi-Fi.
that.
Why?
So I live in zip code 11207, right?
Mm-hmm.
Can I go over to 11236? I go to something.
Cooligan, you need to answer that.
I'm just saying.
Cooligan, you need to answer that. Cooligan, gotta answer that one if that one is okay for you. Okay, so another pro is that you learn if your relationship is able to survive stress and distance. So during that time is a learning process for you, right? Are we strong enough to endure being far apart? And people are in long distance marriages also. Not just, we build a relationship, but people are married and their partner live in a different country.
Or they have to travel a lot.
They have to travel a lot. Exactly. But wait, if a person
So why don't I put it? So you have some lists. So for example, what about if somebody has family issues where they have to stay in that state? This person wants them to come, and they have to do the long distance thing. Is that part of the list?
As one reason why person might be in a long distance relationship due to family issues.
Yeah, they're obligated to do certain things with the family. Say for example, my dad has a business here and I have to make sure things are taken care of. He's not, agile enough to take care of the business, so I have to be there to make sure things is run smoothly. And I have somebody that I love back in another state. And I'm just giving an example, and we have to do the long distance thing.
Yeah, that might be a cause. That might be a reason of long distance relationship. And when people sometimes don't start out in long distance relationship, but might end up in long distance relationship due to circumstances like what you listed. Yeah. Family situation came up. I have to go to another state to take care of mom or dad's business. Thank you. So Kevin says long distance relationship generally don't work because you'll meet people daily. So you're saying, I believe long distance relationship can work. The chances of it work is less than those people who see each other on a daily basis. But I think long distance relationship can work. You just have to be at a different mental and emotional state. You have to be at a level of maturity, and both person has to be on the same vibration to let that work. That is difficult. I will admit, I don't think I would be successful in a situation like that, but it's possible.
But hold on. All right. So let me ask this question, right? So you meet a guy, right? And you just like that guy. What does that you meeting people daily have to do with?
Because he might say you might start being distracted. There's a lot more distraction when you are okay. Because we're going to look at more aspects of how we have to even.
Suppose he or she is not distracted. They just want that person. It's just that they meet people daily. For example, I work over here, he work over that state, but I just like she.
Yes, but okay, you want her at the moment. But what happened when you're going through stress?
No. I don't know about at the moment. It's she more. No more at the moment stuff. You have guys that specifically see a woman and the eyes light up, and that's the woman they want to speak a couple times, and they be like, yo, she more. And they go for it.
Yes. But that part of I want her is one aspect of a relationship. Being able to deal with that on a daily is another aspect. Because there's a lot of distraction around. David said when he was younger, he had to travel most of the time, and it certainly put stress on his marriage, and is one factor that led to its failure. When you have to be away from your partner for a prolonged period of time, it can be stressful. So imagine having a relationship where you guys see each other once a year or once every couple of years. That alone is a stressor by itself.
So the question I would ask David is whose fault is it? Is it his fault or her fault? By that relationship break because of the long distance.
But as we look, we don't even have to, it's not about fault at this point. It's sometimes situation causes us to enter long distance relationship. You didn't start out, and that was an example you gave. What if something happened to dad and dad can't hold the business anymore, but I have to go and do it? It's not like I could bring the business to my state or my country. I have to go and help dad out for now, right?
But partner said, no, listen, it's either that or me.
Then that's a different story altogether. We're talking about people who are okay and want to be in that long distance. They're not giving you a choice. It can lead to failure. And we see how it can lead to failure. But we're talking about people who are in a relationship that led to long distance relationship, how they're able to survive it. And Euclid says this, I think she's connecting to the same thing where I think it was it, who said it? Someone said, Kevin says you meet people daily, right? And I think Euclid is going off what Kevin says, and she's saying you make other connections. Okay. So in the long distance relationship, yes, but it's hard because you're able to make other connections. What happens when you get lonely? And we're going to look into all that aspect, but these are factors that has to be considered.
Okay, so I'm going to read off something. All right, you remember when I just said about you want that person only, right? So I was stating that, and somebody says we were actually a really good match, same values, right? Wanted the same thing out of life, and wanted to marry him more than anything in the world. But the worst case of too little too late, he has since completely changed and have revisited the idea after the fact, and it just not in me anymore. I feel very cheated out of what could have been a happy life together.
Okay, and let me just first read. We're going to come back to that, but I want to read what everyone says. Euclid said it's no one's fault. when you ask whose fault it is that it didn't work because David had to go travel. So what if he has to travel for work? There are several things. Traveling for work to provide for the family, but it's still a stressor because she's not seeing you all the time.
Yeah.
And the problem is if she has insecurity and trust issue, this is capitalizing on it.
Yeah, you kid, it's kind of difficult. 'Cause
Yeah.
she wanted to rub her hand through your ear all the time. You know, but
Get
she
her.
wasn't there.
Kevin says, so when it gets cold, when it's cold, what you gonna do? So exactly, what happened when I need somebody to keep me warm at night? You're not here.
Curl up in that bed, dog.
Wait. Yeah.
Okay, dog.
Yeah.
Curl up, put on the sheet and, chill out. Warm up yourself.
David, sometimes it's neither fault. Sometimes situation causes things to change. And
I like his answer.
yeah.
But,
Sometimes situation causes things to
but,
change.
does his conscience tell him that? Like when he, go and lay down in that bed and think about it, does he say that?
Yes, sometimes you're gonna think maybe it's my fault
Yeah.
and stuff like that.
I
but
do it.
You do?
Yeah, I do
sometimes
after
because
something
we
happened.
reflect.
Yes,
we
I reflect on it
and
and think.
examine the entire situation, and it's only natural for you to say, "Am I responsible for this feeling?" It is normal.
Or blame.
Or am I supposed to be blamed? But sometimes it's no one's fault. It's no one's fault. Okay, this is what Kasana says. She says sometimes relationships are built solely on sex and usually fizzles when either the sex becomes boring or the partner becomes bored with each other. Right? Then she's also saying, in a long distance relationship, you typically speak more, learn more about each other on a mental level. This may be beneficial in helping people build stronger foundation. I love that. Do you understand?
I understand what she's saying.
No, and that is true. When you're in a long distance relationship, it is not based solely on sex. We are not connecting just on a sexual level. It has to be on a more mental and emotional level that's holding us together. The sex is the icing on the cake, but is not the foundation of the relationship. Because you're not seeing each other like sometimes you don't see each other for months. So there has to be something deeper than just a sexual connection that holds you guys there. Because sex is okay for the moment, but then that passes. Then life stressors comes in. What is it that's going to keep us tied together? It can't be that fantastic night. It has to be more than just one fantastic night. It has to be more. Jason's in the house. Hi, Jason. How are you? Jason, of course I remember you. Thank you for being here. Welcome back. You are amazing. Booty call. That's Kevin. Booty call. Can I link up on a motivational video, please? Explain a little bit more, Jason. Wait, David. David says, wear a Star Trek costume, then the sex will never be boring.
Seriously?
We're playing dress up. We're playing dress up here. Live long and prosper. We're playing dress up, David. That's right. You gotta spice it up in bed, Jason. David, you gotta spice it up.
David, I don't like Star Trek.
You know, like whatever you like. David, tell me if you agree. Whatever you like, that's what you gotta dress up in.
What about nurse?
That one is played out.
No, not for me. No nurse don't take care of me.
No,
Yeah.
You give it a SpongeBob.
I want nurse Esme come at my bedside.
Woo! Nurse!
and give
Cool
me a
gal, you hear
SpongeBob.
that?
Yes.
Star Trek was awesome. I agree.
Yeah.
The next thing is that one of the pros about having long distance relationship is that you appreciate your time together. When you live with someone, sometimes we take it for granted. They're here again.
You soon come home.
He soon come home. Oh God.
Next 5 minutes.
I got 5 minutes by myself. They're coming home.
Not using. When is he coming home?
Where you been? Where you been?
5 minutes gone.
Oh my God. There's really an emotional video I found, and I would like you guys to react to. Okay, Jason, we could look into that. We would be more than willing to do that. Of course. You would be willing to do that also?
Yeah, man.
Sure, Jason. Definitely. Jason, can you link us up on Instagram and Twitter so we could talk more about it? All right. So, yeah, you appreciate time together. But I'm going to say this, and you're going to be like, no, that's not you. I don't believe you. There is some kind of thrill about having a long-distance relationship. Don't you think so? There's a little thrill about it. Like, like a little mystery. Like, I think that there's a cute side about having long-distance relationship.
You know, I think it's cute. It is more like you don't see each other more often. So when you do see each other,
It's like, woo!
yes.
It's like, yes, sir, please, thank you, ma'am.
Seriously? It goes a cycle?
Trick or treat, yes.
Halloween?
Of course. There is something. I'm not at the level where I would be able to do it, but there's a small part of you that think there's something so spontaneous and exciting.
Just as soon as it come in, I always say just jump in bone.
Wait.
No, I'm just asking.
Yes, there's something about having long distance relationship. Overall, would I be able to do it? No.
You'd have to ask somebody who's been in the army or something like
Yes.
that. Or a wife that has a husband. Because most of the time, that's how they behave. Like,
Yeah.
Like, Jesus, Lord, watch me and you till the night.
Or, you know what might be a good example? If your partner goes away on business for like a week and they come back, yes. And that's just a small example because a week is nothing.
David said at his age, long distance across the street.
Wait, Kevin! Listen what Kevin says. Yeah, sometimes it takes me 2 hours to get to my fishing spot, but when I get there, I say, I miss you. That's long distance relationship again. That's long distance relationship for Kevin. Oh my God. Okay, so those are some of the pros of being in long distance relationship. If you guys know any more pros, let us know. But now time to dive in to the cons. Right? So how did you survive a long distance relationship? You survive long distance relationship because it might be able to strengthen your bonds. So the bonds become stronger. So that's one reason why some people are surviving. And they get to learn more about their partner, right? The partner become their best friend. Then they appreciate the time together. Now, some of the cons about long distance relationship. Communication problem, I think, is a big problem in long distance relationship.
Jason wants to know what's the guy with the glasses called.
Rohan. He's Rohan, Jason.
Our special guest, Rohan.
He's a co-host, Rohan. So, okay. Communication problem is a very big problem in long distance relationship.
How?
Okay, let's look at how. When you guys are having an argument and everything is intense, right? Things can be misunderstood.
And you just cut off the phone?
You put the phone, say you're arguing with the person, the line get disconnected, the person thinks you cut them off. Oh, how dare you hang the phone upon me, da, 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 da. The person texts a message.
And you don't respond in time.
You don't respond in time, they think you're ignoring them. Or,
I know somebody like that.
Communication, there's lost in translation, right? I'm telling you something, that's not what I meant, but that's what you assume I mean. Or that's what you gather from what I've said. and now it explodes into something else. It ricochets into something bigger than it needs to be. So that is a downside of having long distance relationship. Another thing, another con of having long distance relationship is pizza. Let's see what. Kevin and David is something else. David says, how can they cook for you if they're in long distance relationship, right? And Kevin says, especially pizza, because David loves pizza. David, they could mail you some food, express some food for you. Yeah.
You like when they
Delivery.
Delivery.
What does it call it? It's not delivery. It's delivery.
David is fortunate because in Alaska they can't even get the pizza when they want. They have to go.
6-hour train trip.
Yeah. Yes, they hear.
Oh wow.
So,
Okay, Jason is giving you a compliment. Jason says you're a very cool guy, and I love seeing you on the live stream. And he said, God bless him. That's beautiful. Oh, that's Jason give you a compliment. He says world needs more people like you, Rohan. Oh, yeah, I guess he says world need more people like us on planet Earth. Oh, thank you so much,
Tracy's
and you're
in the
amazing.
house.
You're amazing. Tracy So Crazy's in the house. Thank you for being here. David took a 6-hour train trip for pizza. David, if you're taking a 6-hour train trip for pizza, somebody you love, you'll 24 hours. You'll travel 24 hours for the person you
let me
love.
ask David, we're from what?
It's not delivery, it's DiGiorno. That's Kevin. It's not delivery, it's DiGiorno.
Where did you go and get the pizza from? What state to what state did you travel? So that gotta be some states.
Which state has the best pizza here?
Well, which state? Well, New York City.
Tracy So Crazy, when are we gonna visit your house? Tracy, Tracy, when are you going live? Let us know when you're going live. Guys, please check out Tracy So Crazy's videos on her channel. Oh, when you're in long distance relationship, there's no back rub. If you're sick, you can say, babe, my back hurts, help me out.
Who says that?
That's you, Clint.
Oh,
That's you, Clint.
got to be him.
Most definitely, Jason. We will definitely do that. Have to go
Oh, David went from Michigan to Chicago.
Seriously?
You want to get a deep dish pizza?
Oh, that they have.
I would
they,
try the deep dish pizza.
They have it here too.
No,
No,
I want to
Chicago.
try Chicago pizza.
Does Chicago have the
Everybody
best
talking
pizza?
about New York pizza and Chicago pizza, so I want to.
You don't want to compare
Yeah,
them?
yes.
We should do a video where we compare them.
Well, we're gonna do that.
You got travel.
You know what?
We have to do that. I don't know how we're gonna do it, guys, but we gotta do it.
No, it could be done. It's just that you would have to
Remember
do the Chicago
remember
one.
Uno's?
Yeah.
That was like a Chicago deep dish they used to have,
Mm.
which is pretty good. I don't think that exists anymore.
Mm.
Okay, guys, visit Tracy So Crazy videos channel. Please show her some love. And Tracy So Crazy, we give you our word. We will go visit you after this live. The Still Winters in the house. Thank you so much for dropping by. Oh, come try the Trini Pizza. Guys, we need to try Trini Pizza. We're going on food right now.
Trini pizza.
Oh, I do encouragement, inspirational talk, and cooking content. So Tracy is telling you what is on her channel, guys. If you haven't thumbs up our video, do so. If you're not subscribed, what are you waiting for? And please show the Still Winter some love also. Thank you so much, Still Winter. Thank you so much. Okay, the next con of being in long distance relationship is loneliness.
Oh yeah.
How do you survive loneliness in a long distance relationship?
I don't think I can do it.
And it's the same thing that Kasana had mentioned, right? She mentioned that, yes, there's intellectual stimulation, right? They're stimulating your mind, but physically,
They're not touch you.
they're not there to touch you. Who's there to hug you and kiss you? That's not happening. So how do you survive relationship where those things aren't happening?
You rub your hand through your ear,
Yeah, they're
touch
not.
your ears,
Yeah.
feel up my chin. You know, all these little nuances. Right, Esme?
Wait. Coolie girl, you hear that? Do you hear? Euclid says leave him. Leave him.
Leave him.
David, check out Tracy's channel. Leave him. You will survive. So Euclid, you're saying you could survive long distance. Oh, leave the long distance relationship because you will survive. That's what she's saying. Untie a knot. Oh, untie the knot. Untie a knot. So Kevin is saying, break the chain. Get out of it. It will not work. If there's no physical contact, then it will not work. How do you survive a relationship when they're there and you don't get anything?
So somebody is saying if you've been away from a relationship 6 months, it's semi-long distance.
For me, if you're in away from a relationship for long distance,
Kern, if you're there away from your partner for 6 months, it's semi-long.
that's not semi-long for
That's
me.
long.
That's long. 6
No, but
months. That's half a year.
Half a year.
How long you and Kern married now?
13 years.
Yeah, so you can't be away from her for 6 months. It's not semi.
I don't find that that's a semi-long distance. That's a long distance. That's not.
No, you might come back.
6 months. That's half a
She can
year.
barely stay away
You
from me
see,
for
you
one
get
day.
13 years, or 30. So you get
She
13
can't be
years.
away from me for
And
one day.
I know, Kern. we address that. But at 6 months, and you call that's semi-long distance for you. 13 years. You're gonna get more. Just
Yeah,
saying.
you could be away from your partner for 6 months.
Yes, I could. If it's benefiting us, yes.
You have your phone.
Mhm.
As being a man says, girl in every wait. Kevin says, as being a man says, girl in every nation.
Who said that?
Kevin.
No.
No. So Kevin would not be trouble because he'll just get one in every state, one in every borough. He okay. Mr. Male Advice is in the house. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay, so Jason wants us to look at our Instagram. Is it on Instagram?
Yeah. He has a different name. So Jason, we're watching them right now.
How long is this one? 10 minutes. We're gonna watch it. Just give us a few. We'll watch it. Okay, let's just finish getting through these quickly. All right. So we talk about lack of physical intimacy because that will be theirs. It will
Yes.
be very sparse.
Yeah, that's terrible for me.
Yeah.
Yes, cross that off. Can't do that.
Mr. Male Advice and much love to you all. Guys, show Mr. Male Advice some love.
What up, Mr. Mill?
So Euclid says she could do the 6 months. But her problem is the girl in every nation. That's where Kevin would be hurt.
It's like what was that
He said
singer?
Beanie Man. Beanie Man, he said that has that.
That rap singer, Ludacris. Different girl in different area code.
Girl. How does this song go?
I got a in a different area code.
Yeah.
Girl from everywhere.
No,
that's
that's
Shabba.
That's Shabba. Oh, that's a different person.
Every day.
Oh,
From
yeah.
London, Canada, and the US.
Yeah. That's not allowed. That definitely.
That's bachelor move too.
Oh. Yeah. When you're in a relationship, you can't be doing that.
Unless your relationship is an open relationship, then you do your thing and then you come back and then jump in like
So, Kasana says, if you're an affectionate person, then I believe long distance relationship will be really difficult. Personally, I couldn't be in a long distance relationship for that reason.
Wait,
If
you couldn't be in a relationship?
Because she's an affectionate person. She want to be hugged. She want to give hugs. She want to kiss. She want to feel the person. You can't do that when you're in a long distance relationship.
So let me ask her something, right? So before she met the person, what she do?
What do you mean?
Before her first relationship.
No, she doesn't dating. This is long distance.
We're not talking dating somebody. We're saying being in a long distance. You're in a relationship. Mean there's commitment. This is not like, you could date somebody long distance. Because if you're dating, you might be allowed to date other people. But when you're in a relationship, a committed relationship.
It might be too hard. Some people might.
No, because you're dating. It's like if somebody is doing the dating phase, the initial dating phase.
So you saying that?
No, listen what I'm saying. I'm not saying a commitment. If you're just dating, right? You went out on a date with this guy, you want to see if there's any compatibility, if there's any chemistry. If it doesn't work, you're allowed to date other people. It's not like you're bound to this person. You're dating. You're seeing if there's anything that will tie you guys together.
Well,
if there's any commonality.
Okay. All right. We're gonna make that a topic.
Okay. Sure. Okay. So lack of intimacy. Bachelor days. So Jason is asking, what do you think about online relationship? Online relationship can fall in the category of long distance relationship.
Yes,
so what do you think about?
Does.
And we are gonna.
I have something that I was reading. That's why my head was down reading about online relationship. And people do make it work. If the person is not married for all I know, she's an American citizen. She was Canadian. So it does.
So he filed for her so she could have citizenship in his country, and they're now together.
She's Canadian and he's American, but they meet through a forum. And they didn't want to date at first, but it just happens.
Like they like each other.
And it happens. It can work.
And then it met.
As you stated, long distance relationship can work.
But it's not for everyone.
How patient are you and willing to sacrifice the touching and the hugging and the physical part of the relationship to know that later on for example, if that person is getting his degree or bachelor's or whatever in a good college, or I'm here working the money so we can get a house together, how patient are you willing to sacrifice all that to come together and
I think that is a big key.
Making a commitment.
Yeah. Wait. Wait, I gotta rewind this live.
Yo,
I gotta rewind this live. Oh my god. Okay. So yes, it contains sacrifice.
Wait, where she always says, "Wait, there's a comedy part to
it." Yeah. So yes, long distance relationship requires sacrifice.
Yes.
Even in relationship that there's face-to-face contact on a daily, that requires sacrifice also.
Yeah.
So one of the biggest sacrifice you're making in long distance relationship is the physical contact.
Yes.
Yeah. Another thing that ties to lack of physical intimacy is that one partner or both partners can start seeking intimacy somewhere else. Because I'm not able to get it from my partner. What happened when I see my friends going on their date and doing things together?
But let me ask this. Suppose the person just want, something, and they go out there and do their thing. They don't love that person. They just want something. How do you
But then
differentiate
that becomes a problem. Because I believe if you're entering that relationship, and people make mistakes, so we're not looking for perfection, but if you're in a committed long distance relationship, you need to be expressing your feeling to your partner, communicating this well to them.
So you should tell them that, listen, FaceTime them. This need to be open.
If that's what you feel best, yes, I think so.
I think most long distance relationship, well, not most, because some, as you categorize, religion is part of it, and some in certain religion don't believe in certain stuff. So, but I think some should decide, this need to be open, because that's a camera worms you're opening right there when, 6-7 months you're not seeing the person.
Jason says, what if worker from McDonald's date worker from Burger King? Where would they go on a date?
KFC? Wendy's?
We gotta reach a middle ground. What's the middle ground between McDonald's? Wendy's.
No, the parking lot.
The parking lot. Where they going on a date?
They're going on a date. You better everybody bring a burger. And meet in the parking lot.
Meet in the parking lot, right there in the car. Park it in the middle. You
Okay.
come in, me come in.
Yeah,
That's
parking
it.
lot.
Parking lot.
Parking lot. Okay, another con to long distance relationship is the potential to lie and jealousy. Because if I'm lying to you, how would you know? I could be in a long distance relationship with you and still have my family in the house. You won't know that unless it comes to time where you have to visit me. So having that distance have the potential or creates the potential of lies and deception. And you still could have deception in a relationship. You see a person every day. But you have a better chance of hiding it when you're in a long distance relationship. And another downside is when a person who is in a long distance relationship catches their partner in a lie, this can escalate into something bigger. That means they won't trust you at all.
Yeah, that's true. Well, I think if you say lie and deception, a relationship have that problem of lies and deception, because it can be close, it can be not. So I wouldn't put that as a
No, but this is what I'm saying.
You saying the last part where you say it can escalate, meaning they're so far away? Yes, I agree with that totally.
Because if the person catches one person in a lie, right? It is hard for you to say, okay, I'm being transparent, because they are not able to track you and see. You understand?
I hate that word, track.
Put surveillance on them.
Yeah. So bad.
What do you call someone who steals from McDonald's? Wait. So Jason says, what do you call someone who steals from McDonald's? What do you think? Hamburglar. Okay. Thank you so much, Jason. Jason's hilarious too. so there's a woman, right,
Mm.
that lives, let's say, in Trinidad, right?
Mm. Yeah.
And her man lives in the US, right? And when he visits,
Side man gotta go.
the side man has to go. No, but that is more common than people.
Oh,
yeah, but-
are
but-
willing to
but-
do.
but-
It's
but-
like
but-
vice versa. If the U.S. man goes to Trinidad
Mm.
or Jamaica,
Mm.
all right, and he goes to visit the girl, so the side man in Jamaica or Trinidad has to disappear because
Yeah.
the U.S. man's in the
Yeah,
house,
exactly.
and
The
she
US
needs that
man-
U.S. money.
She needs that currency right there.
But the question I would ask is, which one really is the side man?
Is it the person who is there more often? The legit man?
The man
or-
who's in a long distance relationship is the side man, really.
Yeah, I would think
No,
so.
but if you have to disappear, you're the side man.
Oh, true.
If you're the one hiding, you're the side man. The real man don't need to hide. It's the side man that has to hide.
When the real man comes,
Then the side man gotta go.
Yeah, but I don't think that's
Yeah.
that's
Think
how
about
she thought of it.
No, but think about it.
I think about it that way.
She has a house.
Mm. Mm.
The side man is there almost every day.
Mm.
When the-
But
when
but
the-
that's
when-
her that's her man.
that's a man in local man. Okay, let's put a local man.
No.
So basically
This
the
man say local
faraway
man.
guy, the long distance comes to visit
Mm.
for a week or two.
Yeah.
The local man got disappeared, right?
I think so. If the person when they arrive, everything else has to change.
Mm.
That person has authority.
So is that how she's gonna think of it in her head? That the well, as Kern put it, the local man.
The local man.
Yeah, he's the side man, and the one visiting, is the main man.
'Cause
Yes,
he has the
yes,
money.
he has the power
Yeah.
and the authority.
He has the money.
Kenrick's in the house. Kenrick's in the house. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Thank you for coming. But don't you agree?
Kevin said he agrees. His local man is the side man.
If the local man has to disappear,
Mm.
once the international man arrive, then the local man is the side piece.
So I'm the side piece.
You're the side piece.
No, I'm just giving an example. Listen, if I'm the side piece,
Uh-huh.
right? And I figured, I come to figure out, she got this guy coming from the US with dollar. Gotta pay me,
He not paying you, he
No, no,
paying
no,
her.
Because-
You benefit,
benefit.
but you're not getting paid. Why would you want the man to
Because
pay you?
No, he not paying me. She gotta give me some of the moolah.
No, she
No,
giving you
she-
something else.
She giving you something else.
No,
yeah,
me
you're
I
not
get
getting-
that and the moolah. What you talking about? Me have to disappear. I'm gonna get none of that moolah. Are you crazy?
No, you benefited from the moolah because
Mhm.
then she has the moolah to fix herself up, buy nice things, and you're reaping the benefits from that.
No, sir. Me I go along with it. But want some of my money. I'm just saying.
But that is a common thing. That is a common thing.
Yeah, I know.
That is a common thing, especially when people date
Right, baby?
long distance.
I should come and share the money with you, right? If I become a gigolo. Let's say.
The next one is drifting apart. That one is one of the con.
Mhm.
Initially, things are fiery and hot, and you can't wait to talk to this person. But due to the distance,
Mhm.
you guys start pulling apart.
But what caused drifting?
Yes, a lot of things cause drifting. Attention being pulled somewhere else. That I think is one of the main things
Yes.
that cause drifting.
Yes.
If my focus is somewhere else, then you're gonna start losing out.
Mm-hmm.
Something else is stimulating my interests.
Yeah. Things dry up. Like river.
Wait, Kevin says you have nothing to get, Rohan. Kevin, he has something to get. He's getting her, But that's it. You're not getting no money.
Kevin, I want Mula and Nana. Both. What you talking about?
She get another side piece because you guys do too much.
You asking for too much. Yeah, you asking for too much. You gonna lose her.
Because
You're
why?
gonna lose
See,
her.
the problem
You're
is
too greedy.
you have
You're
nothing
too
to give
greedy.
her.
Yeah.
You have nothing to give her. But
Well,
the
he
D-
giving her
But
something.
that's D.
He giving,
No.
He
but
giving
she
her
can get the
P.
D anyway.
Yeah, but listen.
You getting P.
No. But I'm being I'm being super nice by saying, you know,
But listen,
I will disappear. So
no,
you're,
no, she not telling you. She said, "Listen, I got something to do. You go away." That's
yeah,
what
but
she telling
you know,
you.
me figure it out.
Kevin says no money for Rohan. You're not getting any money.
Me not get no money.
You get her
Nana.
Nana.
When she gives
But
it,
that's it. But you're getting a sheer Nana.
yeah.
You are sheer Nana.
Yeah, it's not, that's why I said me have to get somebody money.
No,
They get
that
shared
woman not
Nana.
gonna give you no money.
Why?
That woman not gonna give you no money, Rohan.
So which man which Jamaican man she gonna make? I got a lawyer to do whatever she want to do, and knowingly make she do what she want.
All right, let's pose the question.
Right?
We're gonna
Yeah,
pose
pose
the
the
question.
question.
Let's pose the question, guys.
Yeah, Jamaican man.
No, we're posing the question to
No,
everyone on the
No.
line. If you're male or female, doesn't matter. Just flip the person who. If I say it's a female and you're attracted to males, think about it as a male. You have a partner,
Mm-hmm.
right? She has someone overseas. He comes, he provides abundance of money, clothes, whatever.
Food.
Food, whatever.
Bring down barrel.
Barrel and everything, packed. When he comes, you gotta disappear.
Mm-hmm. Me have to disappear.
Local man,
For a while.
The local person
local
has
man.
to disappear.
because you're not giving them what the international man gives.
Would you pose the question?
Would I? Would you?
Do you think she should give the guy some of the money? That's the question.
Oh.
Do you think if you're the girl and you have a local man and a man overseas, when he comes, he gives you abundance, would you share some of the abundance with your local man? That is the question.
So you would share some of my money with me?
Why are you getting money? Are you
No.
giving him something?
You have to disappear.
No.
I have to
No.
leave.
Why I'm giving
I
you
have to
some?
stay away for about 3 months until this man gone. I have to get some of this money and
No,
some
but
out
you-
of the barrel.
No, she might give you some out of the
I
barrel, but you're not getting her money.
No, man, she have to give me a cut, man.
No.
I want a cut.
She get another local man.
Eh?
She get another local man.
But him not go stoop.
Kendrick.
Him not go stoop to.
He don't know.
To
He
his
don't know. Listen,
stupidness.
he don't know.
Oh, you not gonna know. He not a bird.
Listen, he come. Listen, she go away for a couple months, and I'm going away.
Come on.
My
I know
Jason-
say you that agree with me, Kern-Zane. You know, you give me some of the money. You don't want some of my money? No, man, you don't want some of my money.
Okay, if I'm the local man, of course I would want some of the money. That is only
But
natural.
you know
Anybody would want some of the money.
You-
But if
you-
you're the girl,
you-
would
you
you
are saying-
give him the money?
You are say, you know, you as the woman you're saying, you know, if I
I
get the
wouldn't give you any money. What are you giving the guy anything in return?
He keeping the girl warm.
Stop it. Are you
He
crazy?
keeping the girl
Listen.
warm.
All I want is a cut and something what I barrel. Even bag of sugar, okay?
No, that's crazy.
So if
I
man
am
give-
not gonna
Kevin
give
said
you.
you're gonna
If
eat
you might-
well.
no,
Listen,
listen,
Kevin
yeah.
says you're gonna eat well when he leaves.
Exactly, but you're not
If-
getting the money.
Hold on, no. If the man give 5, right? More than 150.
Why? But what have you given the
Alright.
male in return?
Hmm?
Why are you reaping benefits when you
Hold
have
on,
done
hold
no
on.
investment?
I'm giving the man space. Okay? That's work. Something. Give me some.
Euclid said no, she would not give you any money. I agree. Kendrick said, hell no, I'm not into that. That's life, Rohan. See, Kevin is not selfish. Kevin says he will, as you said, he will eat well once the guy leaves.
Yeah, once the guy
when
leaves.
the guy leaves, you get the benefits
You
then.
get the
But you're
benefits.
not gonna get the money. The girl gonna be able to cook you some really nice food. Oh, you don't want that? You too greedy. That's your problem.
But
Nothing for
me that
you.
eat food anyway when the guy not dead there. What's the sense?
Jason said, I'll take the money. I would go to Wendy's. My wife told me I have to stop acting like a flamingo, so I have to put my foot down. Oh my God! No, but I don't think you should get any money.
You don't think we should?
No, you're a side man. And you accept that role as a
Yeah.
side man.
You
You
accepted
accept
it.
it. The
'Cause
fact that
the
you're
fact you
disappearing.
disappear,
Exactly.
You accept the role.
You accept the role. Play your part. Play your part, side man.
time. You come and blow up everything. That means
No.
Oh, then you really mess things up.
Yeah, yeah.
But-
Oh, so you would go and say, oh,
Two of-
I'm the side man.
Yeah, two of we
No.
not gonna
So you're
survive
not
that.
going to benefit then.
No,
Guys,
he's a
guys,
hater.
do
He's a
you hear
hater.
what he would do?
He's a hater.
Rohan
You
would go and approach the man
And I say, yo.
expose the entire situation.
What do you mean?
You don't want no benefits. You don't want no benefits. You don't want no any benefit.
Give me some of the moolah.
Okay, buy you she might buy you tires. You want tires for your car?
That sounds good. Because if we're in Jamaica road, is so my tire where they on the road don't go at all.
Exactly. Don't step out of your place, Rohan. You gotta stay in line.
So who
No,
says that?
No.
Who says that?
Euclid, and I agree with you. Euclid, you take the role as a side man, play the role as a side man. You try to step up like your main man. You're not main man, you side.
Alright, so you know
You
what?
side,
You know what? You
Euclid, he side.
Alright, so you know what gonna happen then, right? Once me disappear from this, you know, someone else me gonna, you know, gonna do my thing.
But she
okay?
don't
Okay.
have nothing to lose.
She got nothing to lose.
You wasn't being a much benefit
Yeah,
to
but
her.
we got that about.
You're not
Oh, you
benefiting her.
giving her
What
his
do you mean?
beat.
You're not benefiting. All you're giving her is a little pee.
Oh, you know she's not addicted to what I have.
So she really told you to go.
Exactly.
No,
Hey, if she was addicted,
She told me to go because of money.
yeah, but if she was addicted, you wouldn't be side. You'd be made. Then the one from
No, because-
overseas would be made
She-
side.
You know, we need to survive, so she do her thing and we get the money. So, you know, hand in hand.
Unless you take some from him or me. Take your time.
You gotta give it up, Rohan, to get some of it.
What me have to give up?
You have to give something.
Yeah, but who said I have to give? What am I giving up to this man?
Whatever you want.
No.
But you want the man money. How dare you? How dare you? And Kevin said a side piece can always be replaced. So you're not that important. You're a side.
Kevin.
You
know
know
what?
you know
I
what?
thought-
Okay, guys, when you go to a restaurant
I
and you
thought
order a
Kevin would
main
be
meal,
on my side, but I guess not.
when you go to a restaurant and you order a meal, they always have a bunch of sides to choose from.
Yeah, but
She gonna choose a different side.
Exactly.
She can't get mashed, but she can't get one of French fries on the
I
side.
can't
She's gonna
believe
choose
Kern-N-Zane on my
broccoli.
side on this one.
She's
I
gonna
can't
choose
believe-
broccoli.
No, man. No, sir. Well, I'm gonna choose a rotten broccoli. Go on. Go on, what you do?
Oh my goodness! All right, let's keep it rolling.
Yeah.
So drifting apart. So you start drifting apart, right? And we look, and why people drift apart? They get busy with everyday lives too, right? Like
So focus is one of them, which was we was talking about in we street, and you said just now. So you know the woman focus gone because she's distracted by someone else, right? So that's part of drifting, and it can be career-wise too, in terms sort of the same focus, where you know I'm so focused on my career I forget about even responding to texts, calls, messages, FaceTime.
Okay, I'm so caught up.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm so caught up. And Euclid says, unless you take some. Oh, no. Where am I? Euclid said, okay, here. Kevin knows where he sleeps. Rohan, he's on my side. Kevin has, you can't provide house for Kevin. So he's on Euclid's side. You can't provide, you have a place for Kevin to sleep?
Kevin, you want to hear? Let's go to the boat and go fishing. That's enticing. Fishing.
Oh my goodness. Okay. So the last thing is, this was mentioned slightly, but we're gonna, one of the con about long distance relationship is for those that meet people online. Online can be a very dangerous. It has its benefits and its perks, but online dating can be very dangerous. What a typical example is when somebody's catfishing you. You're thinking you're speaking to X, when you're speaking to Y. And they start telling you the things they know you want to hear. They show you what is possible.
Mm.
They create this illusion of what will be. And then you start opening up your bank account to them, and you realize I wasted 10 years and I was scammed.
So the first thing question I would ask is, okay, for somebody who manipulates somebody online, who come up with the term catfish?
I'm not sure who came up
But
with
there's a show called Catfish. But
Yeah,
Catfish,
but the term is
the
yours.
term, I don't know where it came from.
Yeah, cat and fish. Who come up with the term?
No, I'm gonna make a guess, guys, and I might be far off, but a catfish is like a sucker,
Mm.
right? It's a bottom feeder,
Yeah.
and it sucks on things. So it's like
Well,
you've been suckered.
No.
I might be wrong. I might be off. I might be
because
off,
the
guys. This
catfish,
is
they
just a
eat,
guess.
They eat a lot of
It's a cleaner.
yes.
It's
Yes.
a cleaner fish,
Mm.
and it comes like Debbie's story. Yeah, but I think that's a guess. That's a guess that you've been suckered.
The term is yours.
You've been played.
Yeah, but catfish though. Somebody just come up with that term.
Yeah. But you have to, and it can be very dangerous because we've heard about people who date online
So-
and
so-
eventually meet up. and
So
it could be-
if you catfish me once, right?
Mhm.
And then I come and I get catfish again. Is it catch fished?
Catfished.
Do we add an ED?
You've been catfished.
Yes.
Yes.
it says look what it says. The fishing term. Yeah, it's gonna put in sea catfish with the cod would nip their tails to keep them active.
No, but I think that's what the catfish is. Why do they call it catfish?
As I said, that term.
Debbie, it's better late than never, Debbie. Thank you so much for dropping by. I appreciate you. It's always fantastic when you show up. Oh, to Debbie's husband. Oh yes, that's what Euclid is saying. Exactly. All the $7,000 given away. Exactly. Remember Debbie? I told a story.
Mm.
That's like someone catfished you.
Mm.
You thought it was gonna be one person, and then you realize it was just a facade. It's not real.
Mm.
So you have to be very, very careful with that. And we've heard about stories. I've heard a story about this lady who met this guy online,
Mm.
and they've been communicating for a very long time. And he would share his stories with her and show her what might be or what will be. And she pulled out her entire retirement and gave it to him.
Mm.
And when it all came down to it, she ended up broke. She lost her house. Her kids have to help her now because she's at the age where she can't work anymore.
Mm.
And this guy is nowhere to be found.
Gone.
So he's gone. So online dating can be very, very dangerous. Very dangerous. So, before we start wrapping up, is there anything else you would like to add to the cons of online dating?
Do online date.
Okay, or long distance relationship.
Our long distance relationship. So the con, you're adding to the con.
Let's add to the cons of long distance
Well,
relationship.
my con is I'm not gonna get any nana. You're not gonna touch my ears. You're not gonna rub your hand through my ears. You're gonna feel lonely. Right? Tickle me sometimes. Me tickle you.
But everything is physical that you're saying.
Hey, me I tell you a good part. About the relationship. Alright? Can't bother with me and you the day of FaceTime and me I see you laugh over there. So is it me you're laughing with or somebody behind the camera? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Kind of iffy. See what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we don't want that.
So okay, so those are some of the cons of long
That's the
distance.
cons for me.
The cons.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's the cons for Rohan.
So, is there anything else you want to add to the cons of long distance relationship?
Cons, not really.
No. So I think we've covered most of it. So in conclusion,
Mm.
long distance relationship requires a lot of hard work. Relationship in general requires work.
No, but long distance require more and more patience
More patience.
and more risk taking.
Living on the edge.
Yes.
Live on the wild side
Yeah.
when you're in a long distance relationship.
You're never there on the edge. You're there on the rope. I try to climb up back on the cliff.
Mm-hmm,
Yeah.
mm-hmm.
That's long distance relationship. Because you don't know. You're like a graph. Up and down.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay.
that's it for me.
So we're gonna watch this video.
So, okay. Let's wrap up and then we will just look at what. Oh, that's 10 minutes. So he wants to talk about, I'm a fighter through and through. I don't give up. I have a strong heart. I will push through until there's nothing left in me. Okay. We'll look at that just a second. Let's just finish wrapping up this thing. So, long distance relationship, other thing is that it requires a lot of trust.
Mm-hmm.
It requires, as you said, patience.
It requires a lot of trust.
It requires you have to trust the person. For you to be in a healthy long distance relationship, you have to trust the person.
You feel that you use the word require.
So what would you say? It is mandatory.
Your heart I feel good. just say.
Then it requires understanding.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yeah, you have to be patient.
Yes.
How do you?
That's one of the biggest one.
And one of the things I want to add is a story about a woman who met a guy online.
Mm-hmm.
And guys, tell me, what is your thoughts? What is your thoughts on this? So she met a guy online, and she went to his country and she married him. That was the first time she seen him in person on the wedding day.
See?
It's like a 90-day fiance.
So the first time she seen him is on the wedding day anyway. She's been with him for, I would say, around 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
And she's seen him 3 times.
Mm-hmm.
She wants to take him to her country.
Mm-hmm.
What is your thoughts? I know you're not an advocate of long distance relationship,
Mm-hmm.
but what is your thoughts? What would be your advice also to her?
So she seen him 3 times.
She's seen him 3 times in 3 years. Why? Because it's very costly to visit him.
So once a year she goes.
So she sees
On a
him once a
vacation.
year, maybe for a month long.
So I would first ask the question, where she live and where him live?
Different countries.
They live in different countries. Let's make up a country. So say the
It
guy
is,
lives in X and she lives in Y.
Mm. Can we move X and Y closer together?
No.
X and Y can move closer together.
Middle Eastern, like Asia or one of those far countries, 12 hours or more to fly. Of course. Or Russia or whatever.
Me as a man, 3 times for 3 years. You know what kind of foolishness and bullshit I'm gonna do? 3 times for 3? Nah, that's
Okay, I want to add what Kasana says. People put their best foot forward and only shows their mask, but they are really crazy. So you're only seeing a front. You're not seeing the real person. It's like when we did that live and we talk about meeting the representative and not the real person. So you go down, you see the person on the wedding day, you marry them. It's fantastic. Everybody's having fun during that time. You're at a high.
like an Indian wedding.
Then you see the person again the next year for a month period of time.
Hold on. You You didn't get married.
Then she comes back to her country.
Mhm.
He stays in his. She revisit him the next year for a month time. Comes back, and after 3 years, she's deciding, I want to bring him to my country. Do you think that is a right move for her?
So, she don't know what he's like, what's his makeup, his
Yeah.
personality, you know, what triggers him, what not trigger him, which
But
part
they
I bet him
talk,
and
they
go
talk
sleep,
about,
which part I bet him like.
they talk
Yeah.
every day.
They talk every day.
Yeah.
Angie's in the house. Better late than never, Angie. I appreciate you for
So
being here.
you Kern, you think it would have worked out?
No. So you know why?
You
two separate.
talking
Two
and
separate.
you
They're two separate.
doing is two different
Yes,
things.
they're two separate.
Actions is different than just.
Because you not seeing that person every day. Once you see that person every day,
But she's already married to him.
Mm.
So she saw him the first time on the wedding day. That,
she saw him first time. I thought she saw him 3 times.
no, she spent time with him 3 times.
Yeah, but she said she saw him first time.
So
yeah,
she
that's
only
when she
spent.
saw him for the first time on the wedding day.
So she spent only 90 days with him
Yes.
for 3 years.
Within 3 years. Yeah.
Yes. I don't know.
So guys, what is your advice to her? Saw him first time on the wedding day. Been with him for 3 years.
Ask her if she
Saw
can.
him spend a total of 90 days with him within 3 years. And now she wants to take him to her country.
I would ask her if she can do tracks.
I think this thing she is lonely.
You think his loneliness? I think I glimpsed somebody said do background check. Who said that? Oh, Debbie says do a background check on him first. But Debbie, she's already married to him. So you're saying, Debbie, do a background check before you bring him into the country? Or before you live with him?
Before you're married.
No, she's married to him already. There's no, the only thing that you can do from that is divorce. She's already married to him. So Jason said that is dumb. Jason said that is dumb. That is dumb. Ah. Ian says, how many times did they have sex? Maybe for 90 days. We don't. Maybe 90 times, or could be more. 5 times in one day. Ah, could be it could be more. What? Guys, look at Rohan's face. Look at Rohan's face.
I don't know, man.
Texas made food. Hi, welcome. Thank you for being here.
I'm open for many things, but
So Kenrick says, is that a relationship or a business agreement? He thinks it's crazy.
as I said,
But can
If
loneliness
she
drive you to do those things?
no, listen. No. But anyway, as I said earlier, right? If you do that and you left me in my country, I mean, what say? This at the specific time you have come. Do you know how much foolishness me gonna do?
Yeah, that makes you free.
Oh.
If you're coming only in the summer because that's your time off, then the rest of the months you're fine. You could have an entire family within that space of time.
Me I bring all my son. I say, baby, hold on. Me get in an accident. Let me call you back. Bring in my son in the car. Drop him off. Go back.
Yeah.
Yes, they fix back the car. No, man. No.
Ah! Oh my God!
No, that's
Oh
craziness.
no! Oh no!
Mm-mm.
Ian says it takes a long bond, a strong bond, to make a long distance relationship work. Yeah, long distance relationship it requires work, as we said. It's not easy.
It requires strength, a strong heart, and patience. Okay. But me would have to have like double heart.
Kevin says,
Can one
so
of
3
feel?
years, 90 days total.
I said that.
Yes, Kevin. Yes, 90 days. 90 days, Kevin. Yes, that's how long of a time she spent with him. 90 days. And now she wants to take it a step further by bringing him into the country so that they spend time together.
Maybe they lose some days because what if she is leap year, you know? It's February.
Kevin said, so if she brings a 2-year-old child for him. No, it is, we laugh about it, but that is some people's reality.
Yeah, but
And
why
what
she have to
drives
make
us
it
to do
fair
that?
reality?
What drives us to do that?
Well, as you said, loneliness, but me can't too lonely for that at all. Let me just scroll up on my bed and just without and die, man. Can't do that.
Did she get pregnant? No, she's not pregnant. She's not pregnant. She's not pregnant, but I guess she wants him here. She wants him in her country. This is my take on everything. For me, that would not work. But who am I to tell somebody else it will not work for them? That requires, as you say, patience. That's taking a leap of faith. Because you are not sure who you're going to bring into your house.
Exactly. As we say, it requires 2 double hearts, right? Leap. You say leap of faith. 2 double heart. That means your heart have to be strong.
Yeah, your heart have to be strong.
Yeah, I'm not sure me of that. I'm not sure me of that.
Well, Euclid says good luck to them. I guess there's not much people could say about it, but do you think she should bring him to the country? That is the question.
No.
That is the fact. She's already married to him. Should she bring him to the country so that they will spend more time together? Or you think they should continue the marriage long distance?
What if a man is a serial killer?
You don't know. You haven't given the relationship enough time to find that out either.
Some people they will see some serialness in them. They just start out. Some people start with at 28.
It's crazy. Yeah, it's crazy.
And she probably could have been the first one.
Oh my God. All right, guys. All right. How old is she? She's a very mature woman.
All right.
Very mature. She's beyond her 50s. She's into her.
I don't know about very
60s.
mature. I wouldn't use that term at all. I'm sorry.
So wait, Euclid says, well, he is her whole husband. What do you mean her whole husband? Do bring him. So Euclid said, guess what? He's our husband already anyway. So bring him. What can you do? She's already done it. All right, guys. So let us wrap it up. It has been a fantastic chat. Jason, we are going to definitely watch your videos. Tracy So Crazy, I have not forgotten you. I will also check out your video as well. Can you show everyone that for those who came late?
Yeah, I'm gonna make you try a piece of this fruit here again.
Can you bring it up? Guys, so we tried dragon fruit for the first time. Can you bring it closer to the camera and let them see what it looks like?
Okay. Oh my God, it looks so delicious. Okay. Ooh. Let me show you current side. Right? There's a current one, the middle one, the biggest part of me, and that tiny one there for you.
All right, so guys, we've tried it earlier in the chat, and we're gonna do it again to wrap up everything, and then we're gonna thank everyone.
This wasn't so bad, you know.
What, the dragon fruit?
No, yeah.
So you take the biggest piece?
Yeah.
That's not the biggest. You're the middleman?
Yeah. You take this.
Want to do it? So Kern says not another bite, please.
Oh, Kern, you don't like it?
You like it? So this one
it's
is
alright. First one, it's alright. So YouTubers, they can try. As I said earlier, come like a tie and dye. You can probably soak this and dye your clothes.
Okay. This might be a modified fruit.
Modified?
Yeah. doesn't go naturally. All right, guys. So let's wrap it up. We had a fantastic chat. How you think it went?
Why not?
So, guys, don't forget to check out Jason's video. I will link it in the description. We are going to watch it as well. Show him some love. Show him some support. Debbie, thank you so much for coming. Kasana, you've been fantastic. I appreciate you. Please rejoin our chat tomorrow. Ange, you are amazing. Ange, I want you to take a bite of that. So Jason, Kevin.
Jason, make sure, you know, we're gonna watch your video and they're gonna do that just as they finish, but make sure you share and share our, you know, YouTube page.
Yeah, share it. Yeah, share our chat. Guys, in order for us to keep growing, your support is needed. So if you could share that we're going live on Wednesdays and Thursdays from 5 to 6:30. No, not 7. 5 to 6:30. It would be truly appreciated. And guys, when you're coming on the chat, invite a friend. You know, that's how we grow. And if you have any topics or recommendation, drop it down below. So Debbie, you're my sister. I love you. Thank you so much for coming. Angie, I appreciate you. Jason, Kasana, you've been my sister forever. I love you, love you, love you. Euclid, you are my blood. I love you. Thank you so much for coming. Jason, you're my brother. I truly appreciate you. Kevin, I could not have done this without you. David, my David, my David. You are my family, David. David, you are my family. I love you so, so much. Texas Made Food Show. Texas Made Food, some love also. Thank you, Texas Made Food, for dropping by. Kenrick, you are the love of my life. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Please show the family some love on my behalf. Debbie. Euclid. I just want to say thank you to everyone, as we always do. It's a family affair. Coolie gal, you know you make this possible. I truly appreciate you. You're my sister as well. And thank you for allowing your, can I say allowing you? Because she allowed you to come here? Did she give you permission? I'm joking. Thank you, Coolie gal, for, I'm going to say allowing your husband to be here, because if it wasn't you, he wouldn't be here. Tracy, she's so crazy. Show her some love as well. She is fantastical, and I gave her my word that I will visit her. The Still Winter, I will also check out another video from you. I've done it before, and I'll keep doing it. Is there anything else? Mr. Male Advice, show him some love as well, and I'll stop by his channel as well. We see anybody else? I think I got everybody. The Traveling Shintoist isn't here, but he's always showing us support. So I want to say Traveling Shintoist. And Lavida Josue, he's amazing. He's not here, but he's also my brother. So he deserves some love. Guys, see you tomorrow at
5 o'clock.
5 o'clock. Hot topic. And we want you guys to be here. So we're looking forward to seeing you there. Is there anything else you want to say?
Big up, everybody.
Big up. Love you guys. Bye.